Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rink9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Gilligan's Island, more specifically about a really cool hidden item on an episode of Gilligan's Island that you have never seen before. So if you're a fan of classic TV shows, movies, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel and it's free to do so. So thanks ahead of time for doing so and supporting the channel. So the episode that I'm going to talk about of Gilligan's Island is from season 2, episode 25. It aired March 10th, 1966. It was called Operation Steam Heat. Now it's one of my favorite episodes from season 2 where they discover that there is an underground source of hot water on the island. But the professor realizes that this hot water is connected to an active volcano on the other side of the island that is possibly going to endanger the lives of everything on the island, including the castaways. But before that, and the chaos ensues where the professor builds a bomb, we see a really cool moment where everyone wants this hot water for taking a bath, washing the dishes, for different activities along the island. And so Gilligan's job is to give everyone that hot water, distribute it evenly, and it is a bit of chaos that takes place. He uses bamboo and creates all these pipes that just go all throughout the island in this willy-nilly way, and it's pretty hilarious. By the way, Willie is the real first name of Gilligan. That was admitted by Sherwood Schwartz. Now, as we continue on this, what is interesting is there is a scene in Operation Steam Heat where we see Gilligan turning on the quote-unquote faucet, letting the hot water flow, and he makes this contraption with something that looks like a giant squash and some bamboo pipes and a lever. So the lever goes from off to on, and this begins the flow of the water. Of course, it doesn't happen successfully, but the whole point is this contraption that is made at least by Gilligan or by the professor, whoever makes it, is pretty pivotal in this episode. And remember, this is from season 2, episode 25. So when you see an object like this, you may think, what do the people on this show do? Well, they throw it away. But no, not the people on Gilligan's Island. As I mentioned before, the people and the writer Sherwood Schwartz, they were very smart. They had hidden things in the many episodes to kind of tell you that they thought through a lot of this. So let's jump to season 3 and see what I'm talking about. Season 3, episode 2, Gilligan versus Gilligan. Now this aired September 19th, 1966. Again, this happened chronologically after Operation Steam Heat, and this is important to notice. Now in this episode, a Russian agent who looks exactly like Gilligan dresses up as him and holds Gilligan captive and questions all the castaways about their activities on the island. He thinks that everyone on the island are American spies. Now, nobody believes Gilligan's story, and they accuse him of causing all the mischief. What is this story? Well, Gilligan asserts that there's essentially a doppelganger of him on the island, and of course, no one believes it. No one ever really gets proof of this. They don't visually see it, but there's a little bit of a souvenir that the Russian agent left. But anyway, as a professor and the girls are talking in the supply hut during this Gilligan versus Gilligan episode, if you look in the background right over here, I'll circle it so that you can see it to make it a little bit more obvious. It's a big object, so I think a lot of people just missed it because they were focused on the action. But if you look very closely into these episodes, there are these hidden items everywhere, and it's really surprising to see that they are there. So I wanted to point out to you the same object from Operation Steam Heat. Now it's that on and off shut-off valve that is made from a squash and the bamboo. It is right on top of this wardrobe or whatever it would be in the supply hut, and it's really cool to be able to see it. It's so surprising when you see it because you think, wait, this is familiar, and then you think about a previous episode. I mean, the continuity on this show is actually really well done. I made many videos like this where you'll see similar objects later showing up in after episodes. They did a really good job with props and just being able to go back to these episodes and bring and reuse these items that you could say, hey, this was from this episode, this was from this episode. So I want to know if you have seen either of these episodes, if you like them, what do you think about them? Let me know in the comments down below. And did you notice this little hidden Easter egg, this hidden item from a previous episode of Gilligan's Island? I absolutely love doing this, showing these items and behind the scenes information on classic TV shows and movies. So thank you to all who have supported me. We'll see y'all next time, and don't forget everyone, be hopeful. Thank you to all my supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Christopher K, John O, David D, Sally N, Jerry D, Vito L, Citizen Kane, Jennifer P, and Kevin K. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check out the link in the description. It's all of you patron members who make my channel possible. Thanks!